What's up, N gang? I'm back with another video, and as y'all see by the title, I'm gonna be sharing 8 things I wish I knew before I started college. Okay, so yeah, this really about to be really straight and forward. Let's get into it. I am my junior year of college, and I'm not saying I know everything. These are just personally my experiences, and that I would love to share with you guys, so you guys won't go through it. I'm just giving you guys tips because I know it's going to be new upcoming freshmen that's coming into college, and just people that's overall in college and need help or need tips throughout their way. So yeah, let's get into it. Come to college with a plan. And what I mean by that is, like, don't come to college just thinking that, oh, it's going to be all fun and games, especially if you go to a HBCU, because that's not what it's for. Okay, so come to college with a plan. You need to know why you're going there, how you're going to achieve it, and don't come to college with a plan. You're going to be really lost, because I know, I'm not going to say I did that, but like, I came to college and like changed what I wanted to do 3 times. Like, I kid you not. It happens, you know? So just coming to college with a plan is going to make everything easier. It's going to set you up for success. Having a plan is the key to success. You can't just freeball success. I'll say YouTube, for example. Like, you want to be a YouTuber. You can't say you want to be a YouTuber and just like freeball every day and it's like, be like, I'm going to post this day. I hope it goes up. I'm just post it at any time. Well, you gotta have a plan for YouTube. You gotta plan what you're gonna do before you do it, what time you're gonna post it. It's the same thing with college. Come to college with a plan because you need to make sure that you succeed and get all your money's worth in college. Okay, so yeah, freshman and sophomore year, have your fun, but junior year, you need to wrap it up. And what I mean by that is, like, you can have your fun, as I say, like in parties or just, you know, coming home late. I don't know if you guys go to a HBCU or if you don't go to a HBCU, but HBCUs are like, the party life is really, really big. And I know my freshman year, I was still on top of my work. I made A's and B's, but I was going out a lot. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, I was new to school. I was new to being a freshman at a HBCU. So I'm like, you know, there's so much to do. And I'm like, I want to try a little bit of everything. It's okay. I'm not saying it's not okay to do that. You know, you get your money's worth. You're in HBCU. You might as well experience HBCU life. But I'm saying, like, as far as getting to your career-wise, like, have your fun those 2 years. But I feel like junior year and senior year is where you need to wrap it up and really plan out your life, you know? I mean, it's not saying you can't start your freshman year if you're really, like, not into parties and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like, if you're a party girl and you want to experience HBCU life or just college life, period, and I don't want you to be that person that be like, dang, like, I've been partying this whole time, like, now it's coming down to real life. What am I gonna do? Nah, don't be like that, you guys. I want y'all to succeed. Okay, I want everybody to succeed that go to college, because a lot of people have their if and buts about college, but you know, if you make it worth their while, it's gonna be worth their while. So yeah, so don't go boy crazy, vice versa. So I know you guys, I know everybody really explains this topic, but they're not gonna explain it like me, okay? So I'm currently not dating right now, and I'm not looking. Focus on myself. But like, I'm not gonna say females, but it's vice versa, like I said. But a lot of girls come to college, you know, they're innocent, they haven't did nothing. And it's like, you go to college and you see all these fine young men, okay? You see all these fine young men, I'm not gonna even cap. You see all these fine young men and you just want, you know, see what they're about, like, date around, which I'm not saying it's a bad idea, as long as you're not, you know, just going all crazy and stuff like that. But it's okay to date around. But I'm saying, like, don't, especially these college boys, sorry, let me turn it off. Don't let a boy be your end all be all in college. Like, don't let that affect you like that, because I know, like, I probably had, like, maybe like one experience like that. And if y'all want a story time, I'll probably tell y'all. But yeah, like, don't let a boy, like, affect what you got going on, affect your mindset, because I know, like, heartbreaks come in college. I'm not saying that's when it starts, but, you know, like, real heartbreak come in college, because that's when you're, like, getting into your adult life and all of that. So I'm just saying, like, don't be boy crazy. Don't let a boy just affect your whole mentality, as, like, you waking up on time, you going to your classes, you studying, you just trying to be successful, because, you know, I'm not gonna say I've been there, but I've been there, you know? And you don't want that to happen to you. Like, you gotta play the game. College is a game. Like, I feel like some people do find love in college, but, you know, some people don't. And I just feel like you gotta play the game sometimes if you're not trying to be in a committed relationship. I would say don't go to college trying to find a relationship. That's just personally me. I rather, like, date older, you know, people that's outside of school. That's my preference. Or, you know, people that don't go to the same college as me. And then dudes, vice versa, I would say, like, don't go girl crazy. Don't just try to go to college, you know, looking for the girls. Y'all gotta remember what y'all there for at the end of the day. Like, don't let a girl affect your whole college life and try to chase a girl your whole time. Don't let a girl be your whole, like, experience in college. Like, I would say date around. Like, don't try to be tied down to one person, because you really need to learn yourself. That's when you're really learning yourself, and just learn what you like and what you don't like. You know, women, dudes, whatever your preference is. I would just say don't let that, you know, bring you down and stop you from doing what you would normally do on a daily basis, or just stop you from success. Because your mind be so clouded with just the thoughts of, you know, what is she doing? What is he doing? Like, where's he at? Don't be doing all of that, y'all. I'm telling y'all gotta play the game right. Don't be going to college and just try to be so hooked on and get your feelings hurt. Like, I'm just giving y'all the game right now. Like, I think I'm on. Okay, number 4. Respect yourself. Let me say it again. Respect yourself. Okay? Now, what I mean by that, don't be going to the parties going all crazy, okay? I know you're not in a school setting and you're over here pop locking and dropping, twerking on every dude. It's different. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, dudes can get away with a lot, but females, y'all gotta respect yourselves, okay? Don't be going to the parties with your booty all out, titties all out, like twerking on every dude. Like I was saying, that gets around, especially if you want to join organizations, which I'm gonna get to that's the last one. But especially you want to be involved in school, don't be going around representing yourself in a way your mom would be like, girl, is that what I raised you to be? Like, you know, represent your parents. Think of that. You know, you can go to parties, you can do whatever, you can, you know, get a little lit, but not too lit to where you're like passed out drunk anywhere, where you're drunk fighting or drunk talking, just doing all of that. Respect yourself, ladies. That can be image-wise. That can be how you talk to others. Just being respectful is the best way to go, okay? You never know who's watching you. I mean, y'all might not care. Some people might not care about that, but like, you're gonna go to college and be like, you're gonna change your mindset on that. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I'm not gonna say I didn't care. It really depends on like what you want to do when you get to school, what you want to join, what organizations you want to join, and just overall, like, your career-wise as well too. That can affect a lot of things. So I'm gonna tell y'all now, respect yourselves. Don't be that girl that everybody talks about. Everybody's gonna call out the party like, who is that? Like, nah, y'all don't want to be that girl. I'm telling y'all, okay? I know y'all probably heard it a lot, but like, I really am bringing out the facts that I've seen. Not be the same for everybody. So I'm just trying to warn y'all before, you know, y'all do this, or just my people that's in college, you know, y'all know what I mean, okay? So the next one, start thinking like an adult and get rid of old habits. All right, you guys, let me really explain and break it down to what I'm talking about. So when I say start thinking like an adult, people in college start paying bills. That's when they start responsible. You know, holding yourself like in the real career field world. Wake up at a decent hour. You got to get stuff done. Be responsible. Be productive, okay? I'm not talking about the people that's not, you know, being on their stuff. Like, people that come in and like their parents are not there with them no more to tell them what to do. Y'all need to start thinking like adults. You're not a kid no more. Once you enter college, you're not a kid no more. Your parents are not there to watch your every move or tell you what to do. So you need to make sure that you're responsible. It can be really hard. It takes practice. Like I said, freshman and sophomore year is like the learning years. Like, you learn how to conduct party life with career life, or just going to class on time. It's where you learn a lot of things. So I'm just saying, start thinking like an adult. When I say get rid of old bad habits, I'm not gonna say like I had a bad attitude problem, but I just don't like people talking to me any type of way, or just me being disrespected. You know, I give respect when it's due. But you gotta be the bigger person sometimes, you know. Say, I'm gonna give an example. Say if you're out with your friends, you know, you are in a party, you come across, you know, another group or just a girl you're walking past, and it's really tight. Not really tight, but it could not be tight at all. And the girl bumps into you and she doesn't say, excuse me. I know where I'm from in the South, like that's really rude. We have manners. If I bump into you, I'm going to say excuse me. I'm not gonna do that on purpose. Some people bump into each other and don't say nothing. I really feel like that's a New York thing, but we're not gonna really get into all of that, okay? Because I just think the North and South is very, very different. But we have manners, so you know, that would be a moment for me to be like, excuse you, you know, that's rude. Stuff like that. Like you gotta be the bigger person sometimes, because some folks don't know how to act and they're gonna turn it into a whole fight. I'm just being straight up honest with you right now, especially if you go to a HBCU. What is that? I don't know what that was. But anyways, yeah, so back to what I was saying, like to avoid simple stuff like that, you know, you mean like let it go, or you can just say, I'm not saying like let people disrespect you, but I'm just saying like there's a time and place for everything, you know? And it's just little stuff like that, like the whole giving attitude. Sometimes you don't always have to give attitude back to somebody, you know, be the bigger person. If you're with that, I mean, we know you with that, but don't be shown at every place, because you know there's a time and place for everything. This is adulthood. If you know you're not a morning person and you're out till 3 in the morning the day before you have an 8 a.m., come on now. You got to start thinking like an adult. Be responsible. And I'm not gonna say that I was on time to every class, you know, and all of that stuff. I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes attendance in certain class count, okay? Sometimes professors don't play that. Like, you have different type of professors. Some professors are more lenient, and some are like really hardcore, like treat this like the real world. Cause you know, if you're late to a job all the time, you're gonna get fired. So that's an old habits that I won't tell y'all to bring to college. Make sure you come to college ready to work. And yeah, treat this like the real world, basically. Because if you're not in college, what is it? The real world. Okay? What's another one? Okay. So number 6. Let me really, really explain this. Friends come and go. Okay? And what I mean by this, you know, I started in college with, you know, being open arms and being open-minded. I had a lot of friends. I really did. And tell me why I only have like 2 right now. I only have 2 real friends. Like I say, like I really talk to a lot on the phone or just call or text. And you know, let me not say that. I have a dance team, but like, you know, it's not really all the same, or like we really don't hang out as much, because God just shows you who's your real friend at the end of the day. The friends who you start with might not be the friends you end with, okay? And that's the realest thing in life. That's just anything. Like, friends come and go. I'm not saying like you should expect that to happen, but you know, stuff happens. I feel like everything with a friend to me was a lesson learned. It could be for the better, it could be for the worse. If y'all are really real friends, you know, y'all come back in time. But don't really, you know, beat yourself up about you losing a friend, because I lost a friend of me being in college for 3 years. Like, that was my friend for 3 years, and I'm a junior now. So, you know, I thought we were gonna be friends the whole time, and I don't know, we might come back and be friends. But it's just lessons learned within friends. Like I said before, for you to be liked by everybody, because you're not gonna be liked by everybody. If you was, you'll be perfect, and nobody's perfect. So, you know, you're gonna find that group that is really gonna be your friends, because they're really gonna get you. Y'all gonna connect. And I would say the type of friends, I'm not telling you the type of friends you should have, but I'm just saying, like, people that are with your career goals, or people that, you know, heading in the same direction towards you, those are most likely going to be your friends the whole way through, because y'all have a lot in common. Y'all are focused. Now, if you always have a friend that you always go out with, it's like different friends for different things. I'm gonna say that. So if you know you have a friend you always go out with, y'all always going outside, she'll be like, girl, what you doing on the weekend? I'm going here, you want to come? It's those type of friends. And then there's the other friends that's like, there's this networking event I think we should go to. You know, those type of friends. So I feel like you should really separate them. Don't combine your friends. I don't like, you know, I learned my lesson with that. Don't combine your friends all the time, because, you know, some people might have a problem with that person, the other person might have a problem with that person. Like, it's good to separate your friends because not everybody will get along, you know. Not everybody will have the same things in common as the other person. So that will be another thing, if you know, just to tell y'all before it happens, go through the same stuff that I went through. So yeah. All right, y'all, we're on number 7. Build a relationship with staff or your professors. Well, that's the same thing, professors. So if you're not really like a conversational person like me, well, no, not conversational. You're not really outspoken or I'm outgoing. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not really a social person. That's the thing. Okay, so I'm really a type of person where I like being by myself. I really think I'm like that because I'm always with my sister all the time. So when I have alone time, I be like, yes, peace, and I enjoy my peace. I really don't like talking to people first, and it's just not like I'm bougie or anything. That's just how I've been my whole life. But I can say you got to really step out of your comfort zone, because in the real world, you got to step out of your comfort zone to be successful. If you're too comfortable, you know, I'm not gonna say you're not gonna be that successful, but it just creates a difference. It's networking, meeting new people. That's one thing you're gonna have to do in college. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. Let's say it's a privilege to be in school. It really is. So you're gonna use it to your maximum. The professors are there to help you. The staff are there to help you. So make your connections, because I know, for example, if you're a scholarship student or like just get scholarships just to pay for your balance, stuff like that, kind of like me, well, it's good to make those connections with the staff, because if you know the person for scholarships and y'all like really have a tight bond, they're gonna be most likely to give you them scholarships, you know, because there's a lot of people that apply for scholarships, but if you know you have that tight bond with that professor, or not that professor, that staff member, that can create the difference from you getting your balance paid for you not getting your balance paid. So stuff like that, you know, people can help you as long as you use your resources. And be really vocal with your professors too, because I know in my department, which is mass media, my professors know a lot of people in the industry. So if I'm trying to get that job, it's really, really good that I'm going to be tight with my professors, because I need to know that I would need a person that can help me as long as I can. I'm not saying like you be tight with your professor, you go to class late all the time and all of that. You're basically showing them how you're not going to be a good candidate for them to represent you in a professional matter. Like, talk to your professors, be on class on time so they can really like you and really trust you for them to pitch you to a company or just a person that they know that might can help you with your career field, because you never know who knows who. So like I said, yeah, make those connections in school. That's what you're there for. Don't be afraid to talk to your professors. Don't be shy. I know I had to grow out of that, because I'm still growing out of shyness. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't like talking to people, but it's just, I'm good with being by myself sometimes. I don't really like to always have somebody in my face talking. But that's different though. Your professors are different. I'm not saying I don't want them in my face, but I'm just saying, like, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, y'all, I have 4 minutes on this camera. Sony, I'm gonna need y'all to get it together, because on Canon, it don't time me. Anyways, we're gonna go to the last one, okay? The last one is be involved on campus. I'm gonna say it again. Be involved on campus. And when I say this, y'all, I know I've been saying get your money's worth the whole time, but really get your money's worth. You know how expensive college is, especially if you're out of state, and you go to college and not be in no type of organizations or not involved at all? Like, are you serious? Do everything. The sky's the limit. I would say do everything. Like, get yourself into everything. Organizations are really beneficial, and they were really like good for networking and just long-lasting friendships, and people that in your career field that you actually would like to do. Make those connections with those type of people. Organizations can help you out of school, not only in school. I know I am in a dance organization right now, and like I said, it's not only dance. Like, they help you with your real life. Those can be the people that you call on when you're in trouble, and it's be people that you just meet. They're just going to be there for you because y'all are an organization. So it's really good to make those connections, especially if you're coming to school by yourself and you really don't know anybody, you don't have no siblings, your mom, your dad's not around. Be involved, okay? I know, like, some people go to school and be like, I'm gonna get my education, that's it. It's not all about that, okay? It's about who you know and who you connect with. And it is really good to put on your resume as well, being in a lot of organizations. But I am in organizations just for, you know, the friendship, long-lasting friendship. It's very beneficial to me. Overall, we create a sister or brotherhood in organization. And, you know, if you don't really have that, it's just like, you know, it'll be a good thing. Don't just think that, oh, it's just going to be for the fun of it. Like, it actually helps you, builds you into a better woman or man. Like, it makes you a better person. Leadership skills, educational-wise, will help me in my professional world, professional settings, and get used to being interviewed and stuff like that. Because I know if you're like me, an actual job where I had to interview for something, so I know organizations really help me with that, because I am a very nervous person when it comes to interviews. And I can say I improve every interview. I'm still not there all the way yet, but I know I have a lot. I can't focus because my camera's about to die. But yeah, being in organizations will help you a lifetime, okay? Will help you for a lifetime. And just having people skills, because I know a lot of people, especially in today's world, social media is like really big, and everybody's always in their phone, especially with the new generation. People are always in their phones. I just feel like being in an organization really brings you back to real life. Be more of a people's person if you're not a people's person, because I know me, I'm not really, or I wasn't really a people's person until I joined these organizations. I really sat there and really learn what they were about, and just communicating with all the people that's in my organization are from different areas helps me be more of a people's person, and just more of my communication skills, and just me the ability to learn how to network and bring that into my professional life and be successful at anything I do, okay? I feel like everyone should at least experience one organization, because I feel like it will help you really change your life. So yeah, you guys, I hope this video really helped you all, and y'all learned a couple things from this video, the people that's in or just coming to school. You know, I hope that I've answered all you guys' questions, and just any other questions that y'all have below about college, because I will be sure to share my experiences and, you know, the don'ts and the do's about college. Comment down below what y'all want to see for real, because I made it to summer, y'all. I am at the end of my junior year. I'm going into my senior year, so yeah. Clap it up for me, okay? It's been a hard time. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, so many doubts and so many just problems, but I succeeded a lot. And, you know, I'm really glad that I experienced this, because if I haven't, I feel like I'll be stuck in the same bubble. And I really just want to see myself progress and succeed. You know, and make sure y'all comment down below and subscribe, hit that post notification button, because I am going to be dropping bangers all summer. It's summertime, so I have a whole much more time on my hands. I'm going to be active for y'all. And yeah, Mimi out.